Hi guys, so I want to show you a few of the lessons that I'm working on right now to share with you that I've learned throughout my life, taking an introspective look. I'll just scroll through a few of these so that you can get a quick look. Tonight I want to talk about this one here. This is a lesson in mixing love with sabotage. Now, I couldn't come up with any photos in my personal gallery that really fit this situation, so I just grabbed a few that I took about 2 nights ago in my backyard. They were the closest to the situation that I could come up with anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn this into a slideshow. And I did type this up because I don't like stumbling on my words too much. I tend to do that from time to time if I'm making a video, and I don't want to re-record this 100 times, so I'm just going to read it to you. So I want to speak to you about a lesson I learned many years ago about the mixing of love and sabotage in my life, the effects it's had on me, and the impact on the relationship or relationships. In this lesson, I will be speaking only on a surface level. The deeper meaning and learning is something that I will discuss at a later time. As a disclaimer, before I get started, I want to note that the people directly involved in my lessons, all of them, that are still living, have consented to being included in my work. Anyone whose consent was not given will have their name changed out of respect for that person's wishes. Also, I would like to note that I have forgiveness for any person or person who may have transgressed against me, and this includes mainly myself. Okay, with that said, let's get started. Somewhat early on in my marriage, my husband had asked me to take some leather work in for repair. The repair person we trusted to do good work was in another town that we traveled to on a regular basis. I consented to doing this task for him as a favor since he would not be accompanying me on this particular trip. Upon arriving at that repair person's home, I discovered she was not there. So I went and took care of a few other things and planned to stop back by, but before I headed home, I forgot. I guess I just must have checked the box in my mind as done. After being home for a while, my husband asked me if I had dropped his leather items off for repair. The words that came out of my next were, "Yes, but it's going to be a while before they're finished and ready." To which he replied, "I just saw them in the truck. Why did you lie to me?" Why did I lie to him instead of telling him the truth? Well, somehow I played it off as like, oops, sorry, no big deal. And here's the process I went through. Originally, I lied because I didn't want him to be disappointed in me for not having accomplished the task I had agreed to. Then, I found a way to make it his fault that I lied to him. And that, in my mind, went as follows. If he saw it in the truck and knew it was there and that I hadn't dropped it off for repair, then why didn't he just mention to me that he had seen it in the truck and ask if there was an issue with dropping it off? Why did he test me? Why did he entrap me like that? If you love someone, you don't set them up for failure. In my mind, at the time, this was sufficient to remove the blame from myself and place it back on him much more harshly. The truth and reality of the matter was that I lied, when the truth was just as easy to tell. In fact, I caused myself much more embarrassment and strained my marriage while losing a fragment of trust from the two people I felt I needed it from the most, myself and my husband. Had I been honest with him and myself, I would have saved myself the trouble that it got me in. Would I have made the same choice if I had realized what was at stake in the moment? Probably not. But obviously, there were multiple lessons I needed to learn from that moment in time to help me get to where I am now on this journey. Why is this an important lesson? Why do we need to learn to see and evaluate the dark truths that exist inside of ourselves? Because before you can identify truth and lies sabotage, and love anywhere outside of yourself, you must first identify truth, lies, sabotage, and love that exists within you. That's it for tonight. Take care, guys. I love you.